distinguished delegates and colleagues, I am Ravichandran, Secretary, Ministry of Earth Sciences, Government of India. It is an honor for me to be welcomed by the Korea Maritime Institute, KMI, to speak at the Arctic Partnership Week 2023. 2013 was an important year for the Arctic, when several nations and in particular the Asian nations achieved the observer status in the Arctic Council. Considering the same, I believe that this is the right occasion for KMI to organize the Arctic Partnership Week 2023. I consider the opportunity to speak at the event as a great privilege. Coming to the India's Arctic engagement, as you would be aware that India's Arctic engagement goes back to 1920 when we became signatory to Svalbard Treaty. In 2007, we launched our first scientific expedition to Arctic and we commenced operations of our research station Himadri at Ny-Ålesund in Svalbard in 2008. We deployed our first multi-sensor mood observatory in Kongsfjorden in 2014 and established the atmospheric research laboratory at Kruva Bharat in 2016. We released our Arctic policy titled India and the Arctic, Building a Partnership for Sustainable Development in year 2022. The policy is based on 6 pillars, that is, science and research, climate and environmental protection, economic and human development, transportation and connectivity, governance and international cooperation, and national capacity building and partnerships. The objective laid down in the policy conforms to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. National Center for Polar and Ocean Research is our nodal agency in Goa in Arctic research, which operates the Himadri. Currently, our scientists undertake scientific research activities at Himadri for about 6 months during summer in a year. Our significant part of scientific research goes into understanding the teleconnection of Indian monsoon with the melting of sea ice in the Arctic. Since 70% of our economy is dependent on agriculture, it is important for us to understand the impact of climate change on the Arctic and thereby its impact on the monsoon, Indian monsoon. Our scientists are also actively contributing to various scientific research projects under the working group of Arctic Council, the Arctic Monitoring and Assessment Program, Conservation of Arctic Flora and Fauna, Sustainable Development Working Group. Our scientists also actively engage with various international organizations such as International Arctic Science Committee, IASC, Ny-Ålesund Science Managers Committee, NISMAC, and Arctic Forum for Polar Sciences, FOPS. Going forward, we plan to enhance our scientific research and commencing the winter of 2023, we plan to have 365 days scientific presence at Himadri. We have a robust mechanism for implementation of the Arctic policy, which is monitored by an interministerial group which meets on quarterly basis to discuss the progress of activities and share them in the form of newsletter within the government ministries. We are also working to strengthen our domestic capacities in this domain, which includes strengthening the knowledge base of the Arctic. Towards this, we conduct outreach activities through visit of NCPR by school students and encouraging them to understand the impact of climate change on the globe. We are working to include curriculum on the polar studies in the syllabus of our school students. We are enhancing our engagements with organizations such as U-Arctic to strengthen our knowledge base of the Arctic region. We are also in the process of including online courses on the Arctic studies at the university level. The future generation of our globe have a vital role to play, and hence it is important for them to understand the effects of climate change across the globe and how it will affect them. Lastly, while COP28 is going on, I would also like to reiterate the mantra of lifestyle for environment given by India at the COP26 summit, which essentially brings out that we all should endeavor to adopt a lifestyle so as to minimize the footprint on the environment. As Mahatma Gandhi also said, live simply so that others imply live. To conclude, I wish the participants of the Arctic Partnership Week 2023 a great success in this endeavor, and I thank the Korean Maritime Institute for extending an invite to us for this event. Thank you one and all.